I think I made this too small. This is part 2 of my painting of Gloria White. If you don't know, she was murdered by her son last Halloween, and Allison White emailed me to make this painting a couple days later. I was pretty happy with my first underpainting, except I felt like I had to squish the image in on each side in order for it to fit on the canvas that I had, and I don't want to make a cramped painting. Like, this is my attempt at a memorial, and I don't want to cut any corners. I want to see this painting to the limits of what I'm capable. So I ordered the widest canvas roll I could and started over. Not only is this a memorial, but in this painting I'm also tasked with protesting the systems that failed Aiden. Let me explain. As a kid, Aiden was physically abused, and there were some signs that some wires were crossed, but it wasn't enough to really interfere. As he grew older, it became clear that he had schizophrenia, although he was never diagnosed or medicated. Rehab facilities denied him access because he's not an addict. His family would take him to hospitals, begging that they would take him, and the clerk asked Aiden if he had a gun. He said no, but that he could get one. And the clerk said, "Come back when you mean it." From what I know, Aiden still isn't capable of communicating properly, but it's currently believed that he murdered Gloria out of the delusion that she killed Allison. Since it happened on Halloween morning, we wonder if Aiden saw a decoration and thought it was his sibling. Aiden needed help. He asked for it, and he didn't get it. Allison and I agree that this was preventable. And now he's going to be locked away for the rest of his life. Does he deserve to ever be happy again? And how can he be if he's locked up? I have empathy for that. But also, it's not like anyone else killed Gloria. He did that. Yes, he was behaving out of delusion, but Aiden did something that was terrible. What I know is that I don't want to lean into cliches and paint Aiden as some sort of looming shadow in this painting. There's chaos bursting out of his frame, and yes, it's causing disorder, but I don't want to paint it in a way where it's inherently destructive or evil. People can live very happy, empathetic lives with schizophrenia. This new underpainting ended up being 5'3" by 8 feet tall, and that's about 8 inches longer and wider than my first underpainting. Next up, I've got to stretch the canvas and start rendering out the figures.